This is a quilt which I called Wine and Roses. It came about several years ago because, and I wrote in the pattern, one day I found some interesting red and white fabric at the quilt shop. And before I could stop myself, I found I was gathering all these cranberry, burgundy, wine red type of fabrics. And when I had plenty, I decided, well, I would like to put them with some grays and some whites. So I did, and I decided on a design of flowers, sort of, with snail's trail type of blocks. And the quilt is not hard to sew at all. Snail's trails block is a pretty common block. The flowers are a type of method that I use of appliqué, a positive negative type of appliqué, where you get to use your decorative stitches. And I so enjoy stitching around with my decorative stitches on the different parts of the block. It's just a fun thing to do, and we often don't use those decorative stitches enough. Well, I made this in 2010, and I really love it. I've had it for a while, and I hung it up in our front room, and then I thought, I think I might like to do that quilt again. So, as sometimes we quilters do, I wondered what it would look like if I changed it up a little bit. And I have picked a new color palette. So the colors that I am doing my new quilt in is sort of peaches and creams and gold, pinks, not golds, yellows, pinks. And so my flowers will be like this, or somewhere like this. And then instead of using this block, I may switch up and make a different block. I haven't gotten that far yet. I would encourage you, if you are a quilter, to take a look sometimes at your older quilts that you made and say, I really enjoyed doing that. I wonder if I would do it again and what I could do with it if I did it again. So Wine and Roses, which came about because I used to really like red wine, hence Wine and Roses, is now going to be a different quilt with slightly different flowers. Because as I did these, I thought, well, I like that. I like the little curlicue in the middle, but I've switched the applique just a tiny bit. I'm still able to do those decorative stitches, and I've only gotten 2 blocks even partially finished. So I think I'm going to come up with something else for these blocks, and I'm not even sure. It may totally change before I get to the end. But if you are a quilter, don't ever stop yourself from taking a quilt that you've already made and just changing the blocks up a little bit, making it in different colors, making it a slightly different design. You'll find it's very, it's good for you to do, and it's not that hard to do either. And eventually, I may have a whole new quilt pattern called something else. This quilt is not available anymore as a written pattern or as a print pattern, but it is still available on my website as a PDF downloadable pattern. So if you're interested in, if you like doing these decorative stitches, I encourage you to check out the pattern on the website. Thank you so much.